Most people who play this game aren't professionals, but we are still looking to find ways to get better. So we watch the professionals and try to learn their tips and tricks. But how can a casual player be able to put up consistent games if they don't have the skills and mechanical gifts that the pros have? Well, I'm not going to tell you to stop watching the professionals, but instead, keep it realistic. Unless you're crazy good at the game, you're probably not going to be dropping nukes anytime soon or solo quadding your way to victory. However, in this game, I'm going to break down how a casual person, such as myself, can apply similar techniques that professionals use to win and some common mistakes that may get you killed. So let's get into the first gunfight.
It just doesn't feel like you should be trying so hard. Bottom floor, bottom floor. I think it went up top.
In this situation, I see someone run inside the house in front of me. When I enter the house, I don't sprint all the way through because if he's waiting for me, he could catch me in the tac sprint animation. So I bring my gun up and enter and clear out the first floor before checking the top and do the same thing. Before I get to the top, I cancel my sprint and bring my gun up before rounding the corner. It takes me a second to see him and I recognize that he's actually ready for me. So I do a little b-hop to the left and make it harder for him to track me, and it causes him to miss a few shots, which if he hit, probably would have made me lose the fight.
Just the whole system.
And I'm guessing you probably really don't like your match after this board, right?
All that shit.
Here, when I look over the edge, I can see this person in my peripherals, so I flick over and shoot, but I don't stand still. I move myself backward to isolate my body. I can still see the enemy, but they can only see my head, making it harder for them to hit me. I then proceed to reposition, not trying to peek the same angle twice, and jump over the target. Jumping over the top of the player is a great way to break the player's camera because it's difficult to track, but I see they started to wrap to the right, so I turn and gun them down.
Got coming up the stairs, stairs. Broke him. Super weak, he went back inside. Nice.
Nice.
When I see the enemy going up the stairs, I check the angle to make sure he isn't watching, and at the same time, I'm prepared to duck behind cover if he's sitting at the top. However, I actually make a mistake here when I see there's no one watching. I sprint up the stairs, chasing after him. The problem is, he could have been holding an off angle and could have caught me in the sprint animation.
But also actually help you, because like, for most people, a math class isn't going to help at all.
No.
The people who really don't like school, they're not going to put the effort into memorizing what they're learning.
Here, I see a team coming towards us. I can't get the guy in the front, so I shoot the one in the open. I wanted to get the thirst here because I expected most players to have self-revive at this point, but I should have limited my exposure and focused on his teammate rather than jumping into the open, which almost cost me here. Also, when I threw the Joel charge, it might have been better to sit and plate before making a run back inside so soon. When I got upstairs, I was going to plate, but when I realized gunshots were coming from the room, I backed up and pre-fired the angle, and luckily, he had no plates either. I probably should have died in this situation, and it could have been avoided if I didn't expose myself for the thirst in the first place.
Dude, this shit on, yeah.
Oh man, I'm selfing in the window, so you might be able to just... There's two of them.
I downed him.
Nice, I'm pushing in. I'm fine, I'm good.
Nope, I'm dead. I'm good in here.
Oh no, they got you.
Oh, this guy in the Oh, nice.
When I pushed through the door here, I was exposing my left side, but I was confident the side was cleared out, and I wasn't getting any high alert. Once my teammate got the down, we made the cross, but we got stunned and proxy mined, so I ran around the back to plate before entering a close-range gunfight. When I pushed through the door, I immediately saw someone and downed them. I also implemented a little b-hop just in case it turned on me. He was also looking upstairs, which made me believe he was not on the same team as the person my teammate downed earlier, so I was watching the stairs thinking someone was still up there. Typically, Enemy body language can be used to gain information, but then another rounds the corner, and if he had better aim, I would be dead. The better choice probably would have been to go right around this wall and reposition, or reach out and catch him in a sprint animation if he chases.
Holy shit, that hit me.
Right there.
He's going to self. I need to get over here. No, dude, the fucking gas mask!
The reason why I jump out of the house here is because I didn't want to rotate into the zone late, which I catch a couple people doing and get some easy kills. This may seem like a bad idea, but I realize that the walls actually cover me from all 3 of the houses. And the cluster strike I placed on the roof was to keep players from getting an angle on me over top of the walls. And after getting this kill, I pushed to the other side of the wall, not trying to expose myself completely, and easily get this guy because he rotated late. But when I see a high alert, I push forward to limit my exposure to a third party. After, I quickly clear the area and reach out the third party. When I did this, I stayed by the wall in case I needed to go back to cover. But luckily, this person was also a low rotator, making him easy to pick off. But you're probably wondering, why did I wait so long to shoot? I was waiting to see if he had a teammate that was going to cross too, so when I shot, they would both be in the open without any cover. However, the next decision I make is terrible. At this point, I don't think I realized that I had a gas mask, because the obvious play is a gas play. I could stay by the wall as the gas pushed everyone else into the open, which I should have realized that there are 3 other teams and the only place they can be is inside that last house since I cleared out everywhere else. My idea of jumping over that wall was reckless because the mantle animation could have easily gotten me killed. I also put myself in the middle of every player that was left on the map rather than staying safe and getting